Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Chained Echoes. Last time, we ended up in the rolling fields, trying to make our way to the next town, and I was taking a look at my skills, and it might be a little bit hard to see, but for cross/slash armor break and lend energy, there's like a progress bar that's kind of going up to the right and like filled like a fifth of the way red. But for my new class Action Spirit, or Awakened Spirit and Heal All, there's no progress on the bar, so I wonder if I have to use the skills in order for them to take effect. Ooh, there's a bitter onion right there. How nice. And so even though grinding might not be required... Ooh, hello. Can I picked up some thingy-madoodles. I want to get in some battles and try using some of these... Oh, here's a battle. Using some of these skills and see if it starts leveling them up. And so, let's see. I guess we'll do an X/. We're fighting a Slorse, apparently. Alright. That is your name. So, Glenn, I want you to use Heal All, even though I don't need it at all. And I just want to see if that starts leveling up that skill. So it doesn't heal for all that much. But we are in overdrive now. And so let's see, Victor. How about Earth Drums in the Sky? Sure. Let's just try to deal damage since it's just one enemy. And basic attack will be fine. And let's do another X/, I suppose. And I'm going to do another Heal All. This time I actually do need it. But then after this battle, we'll see if there's any kind of progress on that bar. Okay, at this point, I'm going to use Helping Hand just to bring down the overdrive some. And then... Pressure points? Sure. And then from here on out... oh, I have access to Petal Storm, and so this should end the battle pretty quickly. 171 damage is good. Are you dead yet? I overheated, and so now I'm taking double damage. But I think I don't care, because this guy's just about dead, so we'll just finish him off. Okay, and so I got some things. And so now if I go back into the skills menu... Awakened Spirit and Heal All both seem to have a tiny bit of a bar, so I think basically anytime I earn SP during a battle, all of my equipped action skills and passives are going to be improving on the bar, so I don't actually have to use those specific skills, is my assessment of how the system is actually working. But I've definitely been rewarded by just kind of exploring this zone, and so I know I need to go to the west in order to follow the cartographer. But for now, I'm going to go other directions and see what kinds of things we can find. I thought I saw something gleaming up here, out of the corner of my eye. Oh, find 5 of 5 collectibles. Hold on. Was it R? Yeah. Complete the cartographer's tutorial. And if I go into my journal menu, does it say any more details? Oh, and the rewards board is there too. Let's just take a look at this really quick. Oh, what are... I remember we want to get chains of things. And so, find 5 of 5 collectibles. I see, in the Roland Fields. Defeat 3 of 6 wool turtles, so I should fight more of those. I get it. Buy 3 deals back in Farnsworth. Okay. Defeat 1 of 3... Okay, neat. So I definitely want to fight more wool turtles and sources, for example. Okay, that was somewhat serendipitous. We should see what Vesta wants from us. Okay, so I don't go that way yet. And I don't know about monsters respawning. There's a source, and I do want to fight them. And I've got a sense of how difficult this enemy can be now. But with only 1 of him and 4 of me, I think this will be easy to take down. And Petal Storm is active, so that's going to definitely shorten the fight. Kill a source by poison. I didn't notice that he died by poison there, but does that mean that on the reward board I got like a bonus for that somewhere? Kill a source by poison, sure enough. Okay, so should I at least like mouse over all of these? There's buried treasures, so I guess I'm going to be getting a shovel at some point. Find the Fiorin couple. I'll at least mouse over them, kind of WASD arrow keys my way over them. Find a class emblem. Oh, there's a class emblem in here. Wow. There's another enemy. There's hidden caves. Interesting. So the rewards board, and then view chain rewards, it says is I. And I've already gotten 4. Ah, sacred water, I see. And you can claim rewards. Ah, okay. Do I own any sacred water right now? I don't remember what type of item that would be. I'm guessing I don't really know. I don't see any there. And sacred water was needed as an offering to pray to the statues. And so it might be useful to have some sacred water. Let's see. Those are the crystals I picked up, right? I see. And then, like, here's my weapons and equipment if I just want to, like, take a look at it. Right. Okay. All right. There's a lot going on. I thought we'd kind of... Oh, there's someone to talk to here. And a windmill. I thought we'd kind of gotten through most of the systems and tutorials, but perhaps not. We should see what Vesta wants from us. Okay, can't go there just yet. So, a little too far to the north, but here is... Alright. Some crystals. I wonder if I can go back. Here's some more of these wool turtles. And one of those boxing flies or whatever. I wonder if I can go back and use the anvil again. Now that I have these extra whatchamadoodles. So I might try that as well. So yeah, I think in general, from what I've heard of this game, you don't necessarily need to do much in the way of grinding. But it's going to help me learn the systems now, and earlier is better. And yeah, and I don't mind doing it. I won't do necessarily all the grinding I'm going to do on camera, but we're still early enough in the game that getting a sense of, right, I forgot that you had regen, and so that would have been a good time for me to use something. Actually, if you're going to regenerate, why don't I just try to kill you all in one blow with a Petal Storm? 313, nice. And Petal Storm is still active, so I think I should be fine. So I can do pretty much whatever I want, and then the next time Sienna comes around, we'll be fine. I need to make sure I stay in overdrive and don't go too far up, though. So maybe I'll defend. Oh, I thought my Petal Storm was active. I was incorrect. Well, fortunately, the Soul Turtle was already almost dead, so I was able to finish it off regardless. And 8 more SP gained. Great. There's a well that it doesn't seem like I can interact with. Here is silk thread. I like just finding items lying on the ground. I guess we'll check out what this house is. It is a place that I can enter. And inside there is a woman and some beds and a book. Or 2. Let's talk to the person. For the past few days, my husband has been staring through the window at the windmills. This morning, he seems to have discovered something and ran off towards them. Alright, not sure what to make of that map. I forgot to ever try looking at the map. Neat. The map is not bad. If I show the location info... O'Grain Grottos? Interesting. Alright. Complete the cartographer's tutorial. Okay, it's going to be... Is that pointing to a specific location in the middle, or is it just referring to this entire area? Oh, there's the, I actually do want to try out the super boss guy there, but I'm going to save before I do, with the expectation that it's just going to totally kill me. Do you see the symbol here on the ground? The natives of Volandis put these to indicate a buried treasure. Okay, I see multiple of them on the ground. There are 3 little arrows on it. One points toward the treasure, the other 2 are fakes that try to mislead you. Oh, it's like a little puzzle. Okay, cool. Somewhere in the area will be another symbol which points to the same treasure. Now you can guess where the treasure is by inspecting the point where they intersect. Alright, go ahead and grab it. Oh, do I not need a shovel or anything? Alright. Well, like right here, they're kind of pointing at. Found buried treasure, I see. Okay, and there were apparently 3 buried treasures out here. So... Oh, and there's fast travel point. Is this where I originally came in? It might have been. If I interact with it... I guess I don't interact with it, and instead it's just, yeah, like a thing on the map. That's fair. Alright, we should see what Vesta wants from us. Yeah. I wanted to go pick up the object. You didn't let me. Can I climb any of these? I don't think so. Alright, where have I not gone? And also, it says there's multiple buried treasures, but maybe they're in a portion of the zone that I'm not allowed to walk to yet. So maybe I need not... Oh, I can go in the water. Look at this. There's got to be a secret down here, right? Maybe? Maybe not. Okay. But I did not realize this before. So much to explore. And over this way, it doesn't seem like I can go that way yet. Alright, and then I can climb back out right there. Neat. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to save. And then having saved, we're going to try to encounter this guy. And I just want to get a sense of just how bad it is. I haven't even joined the Adventurers Guild. Okay, looks like he could 2-shot most of us. Attack the yak. Alright, Petal Storm is active. That's quite nice. I guess let's begin with a Cross Slash. We're in overdrive. Helping Hand to heal up. Let's do a Poetic March. That would bring me out of overdrive, though, right now, which would be unfortunate. Does this guy have any weaknesses? He does not. Oh, and I've done, like, no damage to him so far. So if I'm going to have any chance at all, which I don't expect I will, let's go ahead and do a long-term buff. Okay, Stomp hits us all very hard, of course. Why not? Petal Storm is active, so I'm definitely going to do that, and then we might actually see your health bar go down slightly. 152 still is not super great. I'm going to do a Heal All to try to keep us alive, but yeah, that does not do a whole lot. So let's also do a Helping Hand in order to keep Sienna up. And you've paralyzed 2 of my party members. Great, he says sarcastically. Oh, and I've overheated, which I also did not notice. But Poetic March will cool things down, so let's do that. Great. And we're back in overdrive, which is also great. However, I can't afford to do things. Do I want you to defend? I guess let's swap out. And that'll cool me down a little bit. And you have the access to Pandemic, which will also cool me down some. And so that'll at least do a little bit of damage. And poison you, perhaps. Alright, and guys are restoring TP, so that's nice. I'm going to Helping Hand again, because now Victor is extremely low. And... Victor, why don't you also swap out to bring our overdrive down some. And... I'm I think actually I need to defend and bring the overdrive down even more, honestly. Ram! 94 damage, yikes. Okay. Pandemic would bring overdrive down a little bit more, which I think I do need. Heal all. I only need 2 people to have it right now. So perhaps instead we'll do an armor break. I've only managed to do like 15% damage to this guy so far, though. Don't think we're going to pull this off. We'll do some healing, which kept him alive. But now I'm overheated, of course. So let's go ahead and swap back out. And from here, I could use Earth Drums or Pressure Point. Let's try Pressure Point to cool things down. Put us back in overdrive. And a Power Shot would cool things down even more. But then he might, like, wipe out my party right here. Yep, pretty much. Okay. I'm definitely doomed. So I will just do basic attacks with everybody until he wipes me out, and we'll see what like a game over screen is like. He managed to miss there. And there. But now he's using RAM. There we go. Okay, so what's a game over screen like? We have a sad music box. Game over. Retry battle. Load autosave. Load save. Okay. I'll load a save. And interesting that it had like the arrow like pointing at 7, but 7 was off screen. That was kind of weird. But in any case, that's what happens when you try to take a battle that you were not ready for. Great. Now we know. Oh, here's an item on the ground. Another bitter onion. I'm trying to figure out where it is that I'm supposed to go at this point. There's another bitter onion. Ah, here you are. You're up here by the windmills now. Do you notice anything around me? No? I see mushrooms, I see flowers. I see what looks like possibly traversable hills if I could jump. This wall here is very crumbly. Put your weight into it and you'll find a hidden cave. Which wall? During the war, bandits often hid treasures in them and then would seal them off with a few stones. Oh, I see the wall now. That's it. I shouldn't keep you any longer. Thanks for your help. I'm headed for Warrenshire. Should you ever get there, please feel free to visit me. And don't forget about the cave here. Okay, receive new quest and finish quest. So my new quest, find a way to cross the border. Okay, we'll get there eventually, but now I witness that these crumbly rocks look different than the rest of the background. And if I interact, that happens. So we found a hidden cave. With money. Fantastic. So that's one of the 3 hidden caves, I presume. Now, there was definitely stuff in the bottom left that I wanted to see. There's a treasure chest over there to the left. But there was definitely stuff up here, and now I'm probably allowed to go there. I also wonder if I'm allowed to go back and use the anvil. So I actually do want to check on that next, too. So if I go back into town... is this town? Farnsport's around the corner. Can I go back into Farnsport at this point? Will the game let me? And, oh, I should have tried using fast travel. Oh, I got a bitter onion again, too. So I wonder if, well, I didn't really need to fight you. That's fine. I wonder if the game would let me, and I wonder if the fast travel will let me, and I don't have a sense of if we're still on rails, or if at this point the story will gate me in a few places, but mostly it'll be just like having the keys and having the ability to get to various locations, and otherwise it's going to feel very open-worldy again. I'm not sure. Alright, but I killed another thing that got in my way. Got a little bit of equipment, and what happens over here? I can go back into town. Great. Okay, I want to check out the anvil, because I did get some more crystals, and I want to play around with them. So, crystals, combine. What do I have? I have light resistance, resistance against an element, and a robe's bonus. Lowers incoming damage when wearing this piece of equipment. So I could combine these two things, maybe? Do they have to be the same thing? It's going to, like, add them. I think they have to be the same thing. So actually, I probably can't combine these right now. I guess let's try, just to make sure. So if I did this... Yeah, and then none of them become fusible. Okay, so I can't actually do that right now. But I'm glad I came and checked. Oh, and even while I'm just standing here in town... If I pull up a map and then open the teleport menu, I can teleport to the Roland Fields. Oh wow, the world is big, it looks like. So yeah, open teleport menu. Okay, great. So I can just teleport here? Okay, so the fast travel is actually like super duper convenient. Okay, that is good to know as well. Okay, back to exploration. So I can now pick up this bitter onion. And probably make my way over to the treasure chest over here that we witnessed. Slimy worm, fantastic. Got some gravestones. The treasure was like right up here, I believe. But I don't think I can climb up there. Doesn't look like I can go down here either. Can I go off to the screen to the left? Yes. So maybe I could circle back around. And I see this thing. So... Do I see another one nearby? This almost looks like some kind of footprint or something in the ground over there, too. But I'm probably, yeah, just reading into what's actually just like some cobblestones that are not quite mossed over. Because I'm seeing them in a few places now. Dirty wool. Okay, I see some equipment or something in a red chest over here. To my left. And perhaps a way to get there. Great. Sturdy Acton. I think everybody who can wear those is already wearing them. Who are you? You're not a member of the Adventurers Guild. I have nothing to say to you. Okay, so you are someone I might be able to come back to after I've gained membership, which I can do after I get to the next town and talk to the guild master there, I think is how the story goes. And it is the case that I cannot cross this water, so it might be shallow looking, but not quite shallow enough. So where else can I go in this zone? Perhaps down and to the left? Nothing else down here. And I never found the mate for this guy. So let's keep an eye out for that as well. Oh, there it is. So it's right here. So the one that's aiming to the right. And then the one that's kind of aiming up. I could piece these together. So it would be... I'm not sure that I can easily piece those together. Is there any kind of clever way I can kind of draw a line? Not so easily, I don't think. Alright, well, I'll try to keep those in mind, and if we can ever circle around to the top of that second sign, perhaps it will help lead us to buried treasure. Who's over here? Do you see these claw marks? I do. For the past few months, dangerous beasts appeared all over Roland. They're attacking our cattle at night. No one has seen them, though. As if goblins weren't problematic enough. Alright. So mysterious creatures. I can run through the wheat. Hooray! It's fun and pretty. Alright. So there's some people who live out here and farm. And was it possible for me to... I see the hidden cave thingy here. Thank you, eyeballs, for spotting it. My reward is money. And also getting to the north... Oh, hello. Copus. Tell me more about that. Equipment. You're using an Iron Sword Plus, but you could equip this. It wouldn't have the HP bonus, but it would increase the attack. Is there anyone else who is wielding swords? You have a Great Sword Plus. Alright. I'm not sure that I'm going to use the Copen just yet, or whatever it was called. And I'm still south of that thing, huh? Or is that a different thing? No, it's the same one. I see. So I've just been so busy looking at that, I didn't even see the chest that was down here the first time I came across. How foolish of me. Alright, can I go to the left? Also, what does the map look like? Oh, I see. Each screen is its own grid. I'm on the cartographer quest, and I'm actually cartographing. That's right, I said it. And Basil is over there. Basil. Delicious. Okay. That's the place I was trying to go. And there's fast travel here. Okay, that's fantastic. Discovered fast travel location. There's a sign here. Can I interact with it? Doesn't seem like it. I know I have to head up and to the left. But I'm curious if I can discover on my map this bit first to draw it in. Okay, this brings us down to the end of Seaside Village. Yeah, okay. We're exploring, and I'm having fun exploring, so let's just continue exploring for now. We can eventually find our way back up to the mainline path. But for the moment, I'm picking up bits of things that might be helpful. Ah, that looks like a keep out sign. What's going on here? Have you seen Jan? Something happened to his home. I believe it was one of those beasts. Looks like it ran amok. Doesn't look like there's someone in there, like, right now. Just in case something's about to go bad, I'm going to save. And then we'll go inside. It's not letting me... I encountered this once before, right after saving, where, like, my interact button didn't seem to be working properly. Oh, hello. I'm glad I came over here. But then it, like, fixed itself a little bit later. So I'm going to try to interact with this door once again. But I don't seem to be able to go in. Oh, now I can. Maybe just had to be in exactly the right spot. It's curious. Counter cure. Someone's been drinking, it would appear. Counter cure. Alright. And so counter cure, that sounds like a type of shard that means after I get attacked, it would automatically heal me or something. Fairy wing, very nice. There are some bad guys of a sort that I have not yet fought. Here's a treasure chest. Alright, let's take this encounter and discover what it's like. Who is it that we are fighting today? Crabs. They don't look so tough. Item for 34s. And that did not deal a whole lot of damage to them. Okay, so it seems like I can steal from them. I'm curious what I will get. So let's pilfer. But I did not succeed. Alright, fair enough. Let's try an armor break. And see if when their defense is down, I'm better at dealing damage. Also, I'm overdrive, so that'll be better at dealing damage for that reason as well. And I could always Poetic March, which will make everybody better at dealing damage. However, I'm taking a lot of damage, speaking of damage. Let's go ahead and try this. Alright, that's a fair amount of damage to everybody. I think you need a helping hand to make sure that we stay alive. And that was smart, because otherwise you probably would have just died there. And I think I'm going to heal all as well. Keeping an eye on my overdrive meter. Alright, these are non-trivial opponents. At this point, I don't think I'm going to run out of TP. I'm worried a little bit about overdrive. And let's see what Len wants to bring to the table here. Let's try fire on these guys. That seemed to work reasonably well. I didn't succeed at my pilfer last time, so let's give it a try again. Also, that'll cool down my overdrive bar. Tin ore, I see. I guess metal from crabs kind of makes sense since they have so much defense. And at this point, I think I still need the helping hand. We're taking a lot of damage during these battles. And I'm going to heal all as well. Let's get our HP back up. It doesn't seem like the crabs are ever regenerating, so I can win a war of attrition. Or at least that's my plan. Do they have any buffs? This will cool down my overdrive, so I'm going to do it regardless. And this will also cool things down. That's great. I got a crit on one of them. Petal Storm is active. That's even better. Okay, you gave yourself a buff now. Good to know. And so, still need to heal all, I think. So let's do that to try to stay alive. I think you can afford to do a wide swing at this point. And overdrive's getting a little worrisome, so let's switch to you so that we can use another Poetic March. That'll cool down the overdrive even more. Extend our offensive buffs. And now I can Petal Storm it, so who do I want to kill? I'm pretty sure it would kill any of them, so I'm going to try the one in the back. Yeah. Alright, Petal Storm is great. I got a snack from that as well. But this crab has buffed itself as well. I'm going to heal all. Continue playing defensively. And now I think at this point, we got some overdrive issues. So I think you're going to have to defend, sadly. And let's swap you out and see if you have anything that can help cool off the overdrive. None of your things really help either. But at this point, we're low enough that we can afford to attack. And well, this will cool down my overdrive, so I'm going to do it. Even though I don't really need it. Oh, interesting. Rob just got the offensive buff for the first time, so the applies to all party members only applies to all active party members. Rob just got the buff for the first time because he only just recently joined the active party. Okay. And I have run out of TP over here with Glenn, but that's fine, because he's still doing enough to kill off this dude. And Killian, I think you could just attack at this point. Like, this guy's almost down, right? I haven't been paying enough attention. Rob, if you attacked, he's still not quite dead, so let's do an explosion trap then. Just to cool down the overdrive. And then let's try to finish him off with just some basic attacks at this point. Oh, he was weak to wind. Did I know that? I guess that's what wind looks like. Okay. I need to learn my element symbols. Okay. This will probably kill you. And I got an antenna. Alright. And that was the battle. 3 SP. Terrific. Also, access to more people. I'm trying to dry food here. However, every time I look away, these crab monsters try to steal a bite. It looks delicious. The hut in the east belongs to Jan, a strange fellow. People say he used to be a bandit. Nowadays, he gets a few coins from begging. I feel sorry for his daughter, having a father like him. Alright, so we got some backstory on Jan that we saw earlier. Dirty wool. There's a lighthouse. They started building this lighthouse before the war. That was over 150 years ago. Because of the war, they stopped construction and never resumed the work. Children tell the lighthouse keeper went mad and his ghost is still haunting this place. Fascinating. They didn't have a green arrow by the door, so I don't think I can go in. What is this? Money lying on the ground. There is a single crab? Yeah. Oh, it brought friends out of the ocean or whatever. Okay, well, we've seen this battle before, so I'm going to take it on my own. Pedal Storm is always a satisfying finishing move. And so, I finished off that battle, and can go back to exploration. Look at this! Fishwoman, have you seen my husband? We're supposed to be on vacation here. I bet he's swimming in some river right now, instead of enjoying the ocean. I never should have married a freshwater fishman. Ah, the trials and tribulations of different folks in this world. Alright, this is a place I can go. And under a chair, I find a counter cure. Very nice. And it looks like there's a way to go over here, and it just brought me out the side door. Alright. Which leads me over to a treasure chest, so there was a reason. Bolus. I have seen Bolus before. Was it a piece of equipment of some sort? Actually, where can I access, I guess, my inventory? If I go to weapons, is Bolus listed in here? Is it a piece of equipment otherwise? No. Was it just normal inventory items? Bolus inflicts heavy earth vulnerability up. Ah, I see. Okay. Well, now I know. Alright, just trying to thoroughly explore around. Here's some more silk thread, which I might have already picked up from that area, because it feels like I've been here before. Yeah, that's where I originally came in. So I think I've seen most of this map. Capless Mushroom. And there's a treasure chest being guarded by a boxing fly. I'm just curious if you're going to be joined, yes, by some friends in a group. Okay. You've seen me fight these guys before as well, so I'll skip ahead. Alright, those enemies have been defeated. And I am moving on. Did I see everything at the left-hand side of this screen so far as I know? So if we go back up here and look at the map, we already saw that fast travel point, but there's still kind of a lot outside the range of Basil. And I'm also curious if I take a look at my reward board once again. What were some of these other rewards? I could defeat another source and another wool turtle, and I would extend my chain. So I should attempt to get in those battles if I can. Not sure if they're on this screen or only on the screen to the right of me. And let's see, up here, there's definitely stuff going on. I see. They have some giant cats. An irreplaceable asset. Yeah, I don't know that taming cats is necessarily the smartest thing to do. It's a village of farmers. They have fields all around Roland. Alright. Hey, mister. Give me 5 arc, and I will tell you a secret. Arc, I guess, is the name of the money. Sure, I've got enough to spend. Awesome! To the east is the city of Farnsport. When you follow the coastline from there, you will reach Termina Caves. Just before that, there is a huge old tree and a pool of water. You can swim into the tree from behind and reach a secret cave. I don't know what's in there, and I can't swim. So... Farnsport, swim into the back of the tree. I guess that's where I was in the water before and I couldn't change screens or something? I can actually teleport right back there right now. Let's try this out. So in the Roland Fields, I want to teleport here. And so I think he's saying that if I were, oops, this is not the way I wanted to go. That brings me back into Farnsport. So a tree that I could swim into the back of from a tree and water. Am I in the right spot? I might be. So I think previously I wasn't allowed to go this way when we were still on the cartographer's whatchamacallit. Oh, I got a Dandapanther. Of course. Exactly where I'd expect to find one. Fishman, if you see my wife, don't tell her. I'm here. She booked a vacation at the ocean despite fully knowing that I can't stand seawater. I'm a freshwater fishman. Is she trying to kill me? Oh, find the foreign couple. That was the two of them. I found each of them, and so I've been rewarded on my rewards board, it would appear. There's a treasure chest over there, by the way. Guess what? I figured out how to get to it. Through cleverness and tenacity. Large oak tree. This one's large. Is there a secret cave right here? Or here? Maybe? Maybe not. Did they say like on an island? I didn't pay enough attention to exactly what the kids said. And I probably should have. What does the map look like here? Looks like there might be another way to... Was I not able to get underneath the bridge over here? The lily pads were blocking the way in both directions. And I'm trying to go south near all these oak trees. And I don't see a way to go down the waterfalls. I guess I could ask the kid the secret again. And pay a little bit more attention. It might not have been here because it said... Did it say something about, like, terminus or something? I'm not sure. But this does look like the right edge of the map down here. You know what? I need to fight some more of these things, so I'm going to do it. Alright, the turtles have been defeated. And I thought that was going to get me a journal entry. Maybe I was incorrect about the rewards board. Oh, reward starter. I got an achievement. And yes, I did just light this one up. And I might have lit up another one as well. Killer source by poison, right. Find the foreign couple. Those were the two fish people. And then I was still trying to defeat one more source. Alright. Alright, but I defeated 3 of 3 source, and so I see on the right that that also popped up a little thing, which means it's going to appear on the reward board as well. Yeah, just lit up right there. Neat. And so I've got 5, 6, 7 in a row already. Defeat a building. I don't know exactly what that means. Buy 3 deals. Join the Adventurers Guild. Okay, that would get me up to 8. And complete the quest, The Path to Karada. Alright. And then I could go after some more pig ears. Explore most of the area. So I have not done that yet, and so most of the area... I guess I would have to do... I've got like 6 out of 9. That feels like that would be most. But perhaps not. Also, it looks like there's a, something... Oh, yeah, that I can climb down here on the map. Step into the Ograne Grottos. Alright. I have done it. It's a new place. And actually... I'll have done a bit of editing in this episode, but I wonder if this is a good place. Oh, nice. Ancient coin, lava gem. Those seem like some fabulous treasures to just find on the ground. But I wonder if I should be calling it an episode. I wonder... Here's what I will do. Just because the music has changed and the name of the area has changed, we'll drop a save now. But see if this might be a tiny side area that we can finish quickly. That just has some extra loot, like a bellflower. And... a Bethy. And... a lever that we can pull. There's a loud sound in the far distance. You don't think you can reach it from here. Alright, so I had some effect on the world. And also there's like a crack in the wall, but it doesn't seem like that's important. So somewhere in the distance I changed something. And I don't know that I'll ever be able to discover what that something was. But perhaps there's another cave entrance that gets over to that way, because I don't see a way to go from here. And I'm pretty sure this was pretty linear and there was nothing else to explore. Forgotten lamp. Find 5 of 5 collectibles. Wow. So I wonder if certain things only have a chance to spawn on certain screens. Used bandage. That seems like an odd thing to find. All of these things suggest that someone has been here. Perhaps Jan? Perhaps someone else? Forgotten lamp. Turtle-shaped potato? Alright. some fun rare items. So that was a fun little side adventure in and of itself, and I also appreciate that these enemies go by, and so you might inadvertently get caught in a battle with one of those, but I feel like I've probably played enough for now. So I'm going to say that I hope, as always, that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Chained Echoes, where at some point I will feel satisfied in my exploration and go back on the main quest line. For now, bye-bye.